Nation, Sunburn Buffet 2, welcome back to Football Trends with me, okay. Now, on this video, or today's video, actually, we will be talking about, George Matlo, which recently, there's something that he has spoken about when it comes to, Kaizer Chiefs, but not just Chiefs. He mentioned the likes of Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns, and according to him, he says between the two teams, Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns. Now, if you look at the log, you can see that Orlando Pirates has 58 points, sitting on number 1, and then Sundowns has 57 points, sitting on number 2, which obviously they fumbled their 2 points when they played against, was it Stellenbosch? I believe it was Stellenbosch against Gavin Hunt, where they could not, get maximum points. So getting 2 points, getting 1 point definitely was good enough for them, because remember, they still have a game in hand. They will be playing very soon. I believe they're playing against the Richards Bay. So with that being said, Buffet 2, this is what George Matlo is saying in terms of, Tina as Kaizer Chiefs. It looks like we get to decide who is going to take this league, because according to him, this is what he's saying. So George Lana Buffet 2 Uti, right now, listen to me very carefully. Right now, Chiefs is holding, deciding, can decide where the league ends. They still need to play Sundowns as well. So depending on how that game goes, but I think Sundowns have the upper hand, but Chiefs always comes up when they are playing against Sundowns. The country comes to a standstill. We all know. There's a rivalry inside the household, so it's everywhere. Okay, guys, let me stop this one. Sundowns, because you're spoken about the Sundowns first. So with the Sundowns, I do agree with him. As Katina, whenever Kaizer is playing against the Mamelodi Sundowns, we tend to show a bit more emphasis. We play a bit more. We play a bit better. It looks like Sundowns now, but they tend to respect us. But I feel like Kaizer Chiefs, or the players themselves, they tend to give us a very, very good performance when we're playing against the Sundowns, but sometimes we get unlucky and not win. Because I even remember last game league last season, not this season. This season I think we played a draw, but last season we managed to play a draw, and us playing a draw, no, not a draw. Lucas Ribeiro. I think Lucas Ribeiro came with some beautiful individual brilliance and he managed to score. But I feel like that game was going to be a draw game, because we played kind of similar football. So it was difficult, for each side to be able to manage to do something about that. But now I feel like things are a bit better. We have Flavio Silva, we have Lilepo. And yes, I know Lilepo was there last season, but now I feel like there's a lot more creativity that we can cook up with the players that we currently have. So with that being said, I do agree with George's Bafo. Sorry for calling him that, but George Matlo. Not George Matlo, George Maluleke. I meant to say George Maluleke Bafetu. Hey, now we got the Kaizer Chiefs. So yeah, he was a midfielder. So please don't blame me when I'm mixing the two. But at the end of the day, yeah, no, definitely he did, some incredible work up in the national arena. And then now we move to Indaba. So it's a derby. This is what he's saying on the derby. He says the country comes to a standstill. We all know there's rivalry inside the household, so it's everywhere. But there's pressure. Everything gets thrown. There's no form or anything like that. On a derby day, it's what happens. Who comes out? Who wants it more? I think this Sunday is what's gonna happen. Who wants it more will take it. So with that, okay, I was saying what Ifomietu is looking good, but now thinking about it, when we played the first derby, Ifomietu was not bad, because I remember Bespiago Kef, if I'm not mistaken, and Besinga lose, or we did lose. I don't remember what happened, guys, but Lente Shaw, in terms of your form, I think I might have to agree with him, because despite, let's say, for example, the Pirates are coming in with the good form and then we're coming in with the bad form, still, it doesn't mean that it's going to go ngendlela yethu or it's going to go ngendlela yabo. Hence, I said today earlier on, it will depend on who wants it more. Njengoba basho na Josh Matlo ukuthi kuzobonakala ukuthi abobani nje abazimisele kakhulu to make sure that they win this derby. So I remember last season when we played with, we were under Kevin. I remember we came in with the good form, and we scored about 2 goals, but the Pirates ended up equalizing and managing to beat us 3-2. So with that derby, I don't remember if it was Iskatsiga Nabi or Kevin Johnson, but between the two coaches, one of them, there was a derby or a leg, a first leg, that it was played like that. So it doesn't mean what is over. Manje, Pirates, they're having a good form. They won their last game with a lot of goals. That means they're going to come in and destroy us. And Nati doesn't mean we are going to go there and destroy them. So it will depend on, you know, the players, on how much they are prepared and how much mentally they are physically and mentally prepared for this game of this magnitude. Because remember, as I've said, last game that we played, it was not interesting at all for our side. Better nje bebazenzela lapha abo Patrick Masongane, if he played bebazenzela nje bebazenzela, but I think he did play bekashanja ama moves nyana. So this time around, I'm hoping, guys, with Nati, we will bring the A game to the game. Those guys need to understand what is Soweto Derby is not just a game. It's like a final of a big, you know, trophy that we are playing for. So without the club giving the best of the best in terms of performances, that becomes a huge problem. So I do agree with you, George Matlo. If form, we might talk about it, but honestly speaking, Orlando Pirates can come in with the good form, but Figeba lose. Nati, we can come in with the good form, Figures loser, or they come in with the bad form, but Figeba win. Nati, we come in with the bad form, Figures loser. Either way, anything can happen, because at the end of the day, this is the Soweto Derby. The only thing that I'm wishing for, namanje ngisakhala ngisayicela from our players, is that they bring their A game. They do what they can do best. Ngizwile Brendan Peterson, he spoke about Tusipo Chenote. He respect that man because he's been consistent, you know, over seasons, through in, throughout. So definitely he has uploaded him, or should, you know, with those kind of levels or the kind of clubs that they're playing for, you know, one, because they're both from Soweto, you know, hence the name Soweto Giants. So one, Orlando Pirates, Soweto Giant. Definitely you need a lot of consistency to play in that club, because now, as much as Kaizer Chiefs has the biggest fan base, Orlando Pirates also has a big fan base, guys. You can't take that away from them. Hence, we are able to say when we're playing a derby, it becomes a sold out affair. So there's a lot of supporters for Orlando Pirates, same as Kaizer Chiefs. Kaizer Chiefs has the most, yeah, because because you look at the Kaizer Chiefs, we have fans even abroad. So that shows you. Even yesterday I saw a poster from Robert Marawa, which was taken from something that has to do with what is this thing, group chats, the channels. Actually on WhatsApp channel, Skona Tina, we top 20 on that list of African, or not African, of all the teams in the world, not just G, but in the world with the biggest or the most following. So we have about 2 point something million followers, I think 2.9, somewhere there, but we are there. Just imagine Isimba is below us, and then Tina, we are there on top. Nyana, we are in the top 20. So definitely that shows you how big of a club the Kaizer Chiefs is. We have a lot of fan base. So we are on 2.8 million followers on the channel. This is it. You can see here on the channel. I hope you can see very well. So we have 2.8 million followers. I hope yabonakala bafethu. I don't know if I should be a bit closer or this is fine, but I think yabonakala. So if you can check here on the channel like WhatsApp, we have 2.8 followers, which is a lot. So yeah, we are just hoping Abachita they can understand what needs to be done. I understand it's a lot of frustration, you know, playing on a stadium that is fully packed and Zwane nokuzwana, because ngibonile last game beshouta nokushouta, like everyone was just like so I'm hoping this time around all of that has been fixed, and then when we play, no must loser, we should lose with dignity. Last game we lost without any dignity. That was like the worst ever performance from our club to bring into such a game of such high caliber. But this time around, hoping for the best. Perfect. We are left with only a day, kusasa, and then pamgo kusasa iyasuka. So I can't wait. I don't know, I'm so excited. The Soweto derby, but we will see how it's going to go. Even if we lose, I wouldn't blame the boys, but I'm just hoping we play our hearts out, just like Ethan Chislet did on the first Soweto derby that he has ever played. Well, guys, I believe this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like the video. Yeah, probably kusasa with something new. If there's nothing new, peace.